Hey everyone, welcome to 2024. My name is Steve Erickson. If you haven't been here before, I'm up at the farm. Got here Wednesday late. Just dealing with some stuff. I thought I would get the chains on. We decided we don't need them. Last year we had ice. We don't have that this year. So for now we're going to leave that. And we're just finishing up some stuff for winter. I'm going to show you a couple things that we were doing. We had a new stove come in. I'll show you some of that. And I worked on the chicken coop a little bit. But I'm headed back to the city today. It's cold up here. The cold front that has been in the news, it is the 12th of January. And yesterday it was 21 degrees. And right now it is 0. So the cold has come in, and the chickens aren't going to like this one bit. Worked a little bit on the chicken coop, just making some temporary changes. The new coop, the one that I started and then got rained out for so long, I'll kind of compile that so you can see it here. And that's what it's looking like. It's about half done. That door needs to be cut open. I put the blue skin on it just to seal up because I'm using lumber that was in a pile and got some water damage to it. I just put a temporary roof on this weekend, shoveled it out, put a temporary roof on to keep snow out of it. And you know, the chickens may use it as daytime cover, they may not, I don't know. And so then everything else here, you know, the tractor and the truck is all pretty well wrapped up. The chickens come out and hang out here. We left this chicken tractor up because they like to go in it here in the winter because there isn't snow in the bottom of it. So that's kind of the deal there. But I'll give you a look inside, some of the changes we've made. The new stove, but also a couple other changes. So Nora and I have taken out the old stove and you know, we're cleaning up under it. The plumbers are here. They'll come up behind us here from the basement where they are bringing propane up to the back of that area in the cupboard for the new stove. The new stove is a dual fuel. It's got a cooktop here. He's bringing the lineup and the banter between the journeyman and the apprentice is how it's best to put this fitting together and get it down into the floor. They are going to put the fitting on with its screw down mount, and then they're going to pull it back down through the floor till the screw mount is where it's supposed to be, and they're going to attach it, and then they're going to set the length at the other end, which is near the furnace, where they have an on-off ball valve for the stove. Years ago, you know, got rid of it and got gas, and my mother-in-law loved this one.
I always had an electric and never got a gas.
There's no.
I burn everything.
Yeah. Well, the interesting thing with gas is it's hot when you turn it on and it stops when you turn it off. There's no coast in gas.
Yeah, there's no. You don't have to wait.
Yeah, you don't have to wait.
There's no waiting.
And if you get the pan too hot, you just flip the burner off. I mean, the pan's still hot, but
I'm pretty sure I could burn water. And run that through there, and then you can put it on together. And when you're done, put it down, and then I'll take it from there. Then you can just screw it in after you get it in there. There you go. Don't forget this part.
Yep, the
ferrule.
Yeah, they've been hard. Me and Tony kind of figured out a trick. If you take a screwdriver and just...
No, you just shoot it. Sometimes words don't work.
You want to use it like that, or you want to cut it again?
No, it should be fine. No, that should work.
Okay.
Just make sure you get one, corrugation. and
Yeah,
then slide
watch.
that on there, and then you can lift that black thing up
And tighten it.
and tighten it all, and then once you get it tight, then you can just put it down and screw it down.
Sure.
I'm doing it to make it easier for you that way.
Sure.
Yeah, I got up that 6 thinking I was gonna have 8 to 12 inches of snow on my driveway.
Yeah, you didn't get quite that
I got out there, I'm like, why do I really even need to plow? But I'm awake now, damn it. I'm gonna plow.
I can just as well, right?
I'm plowing.
Do you plow under contract with people or
Just my own driveway.
just your own driveway?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm too busy to. You put a plow in your truck and you got more friends than you know about.
Oh, very true, right? Very, very true.
Well,
The
plumber also noticed the tractor is sitting outside with its plow on, and there's enough snow in the driveway to plow, but not a lot. But he's noticing that. That's how the banter is getting going. They bought the property next to it. Then there's one house, and then they own the next 2 properties. And I don't know if the guy's daughter. Here they're bringing in the new stove. This is an install crew from Best Buy. That's where we bought the stove. We have Total Tech at Best Buy, and so it gives us an extra year of warranty, and that's somewhat what drives us to Best Buy. The Total Tech came from all the computers and notebooks that I bought for the business, but it now extends to appliances and whatnot. Here we're just looking at that bracket down there. That's hold down bracket for the stove, but it goes all the way through the back wall and sticking out in the hallway. We can't leave that sticking out in the hallway that way. It was kind of dumb of them to put it into place. So we just had it removed and then slid the stove into place here. Just what you're not seeing is it's a propane stove, so they ship as natural gas, and they had to rejet it, and they did that while it sat right there. And here we're bringing the Bobcat back from Bobcat in Duluth. It had a starting problem. It's relatively new to us. I'll give you the full rundown in another video. But it was too expensive to repair, so we're bringing it back in and figuring out what to do with it. And this is a flatbed wrecker. He's going to back it into place and jiggle it off the back of the deck and just park it there. And we parked it there because it's an easy place to come in and get it again, whether we sell it or whatever we do with it. It's an easy way to get back in there. They just back the truck in and grab onto it and lift it up. So here he starts to jiggle it off the back. It's really not moving very well. He ends up throwing some chains against those stumps and pulling the bed back out from under the unit, and it's not until he gets right out at the cusp that he can actually shake it down and then drive out from under it. So this is kind of interesting to watch because he's working it, but it's just taking forever, and he throws snow on the bed and uses chains to get it off. It was a struggle, and it is cold out here. I am just standing there filming it, I am like, holy crap, it's cold out here. He was like impervious to it. So, as a lot of record drivers up here in the North Country are. So I'm going to let this run a little bit, and then we'll start wrapping this up.
going to try and tie it to one of these stumps.
And here it sits. Here it sits. Got it back to the end, got it slid off. It's dead at this point. I've got another video where I sit and tell you what happened, but yeah, we got it into place. It's colder than heck, so it's just going to sit here till we get around to dealing with it. And that will be a while before we get around to dealing with it. Hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.